gotta make sure everything's all ready. Come on. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting the chat up. And that. Okay. Looks like that's good. So we're good to start. Gonna have to make this a quick one because my phone is at low battery. So, anyways, hey everyone, welcome to Stop Motion Stream 8. As you can see, we're gonna be animating with these characters. I want to make this clear from the get-go. I'm gonna start saying this in a lot of my videos and all that. This channel is not made for kids. It's made for a mature audience. All right. Whole entire channel made for a mature audience. I'm gonna say that going forward in a lot of my videos, so it's clear, because I don't know if a lot of you look at the disclaimer and that. I have a bunch of disclaimers, so I gotta really emphasize this. So yeah, made for mature audience and that, 13 and older. So yeah, now that we got that out of the way, we can start the stream and make this fast because my phone is going to die if I do not go now. So, but yeah, as you can see, we're gonna be animating with these two, and that. Apologies if you were present for the last stop motion stream 8. That didn't go so well because I was just really tired and all that. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing it again. We're gonna keep it simple, as we're gonna go over some updates and that the channel. I think maybe wait a little bit before disclosing the updates. Wait until we get more people in here to start talking about updates to the channel. So I'm just gonna yap about some stuff right now. So one thing that I'm going to talk about is some movies that I have seen recently. That being Tron Ares. I don't know if anyone's seen that movie. It's not doing too well at the box office, but I did see it. I'm gonna be honest, like, I liked it when I saw it the first time, right? But as it went on, like, as I was thinking about it more and more, it's in, like, visually it's great. It's a visually stunning movie. But as a whole, and the music, the soundtrack was definitely really holding the movie together. But I don't know, like, it was okay in that. So yeah. Then let's see. Another movie I did watch recently was the first Black Phone movie, actually. I've never seen it, but I saw it, watched it in the morning, loved it. Really good movie if you haven't seen it. So yeah. I do have a story, because I also did see the Black Phone 2 recently. So yeah. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but I think, because I even got a story in that when I went to see it in the theater. in that. So, but I will say this, the first, like, before I will go more into detail later on about my thoughts on the Black Phone 2 in that later in the stream. So, yeah, we just gotta wait for some others. Or, what do we think, Chad? Do we think I should just start talking about some updates, let y'all know about now, or wait a few more? What do y'all think? We got 10 people here, so you know what? Maybe I'll start talking about some of the updates to the channel now. Some things I want to talk to you all about, and chat with you about. So, and as I said, I'm going to do that. We lose a few people. So, but yeah, one of the things that I do want to talk about is if you don't, or like if you haven't or you don't check the community tab for this channel, I recommend you do. I try to post a lot of updates on anything from like videos to videos to stuff just in general. I like to post updates there. So, but yeah, as you know, Devil's Forest 2, that was released. It was released at like 8 Mountain Time. So yeah, hello Jessica. Okay. So, yeah, Devil's Force 2 was released on last Friday. Glad I finally got it out. But yeah, one thing I did say was there's changes to the Hollow event schedule and that, so yeah. But one of the changes that I have made was basically alien asset retrievers. Like, I was really excited to make that, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to delay it to next year. So it's just I don't have enough time to make it. So next year, expect alien asset retrievers. There's a lot of videos to expect for hopefully next year's Hollow event. There's a lot. So I really gotta look back at as Morbius falls at like the schedule for what I got so far for the upcoming videos for the channel and that. So yeah, but yeah, if you wonder what's gonna happen now, the schedule will basically go like this week you're gonna get a parody video, a little skit video called Shaggy versus Evil. Hoping to get that out by like Friday, so fingers crossed that get it out by Friday. And that. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. But yeah, basically that's, you know, something. We got another video out. That's great, as people are leaving. Dang. Is it not focusing? Can y'all see this? You can all see this clearly, right? Really hoping you can, because I'm looking at my camera. I'm looking at the stream. Is there a way to have it more focused? No? Yeah? Okay, we got one yes. Everyone else, can you see it properly? I'm going off that one. I'm going off Jessica here. We're going off one yes. So, we're 2 yeses from Jessica. So, I don't know, just look a little blurry in that. So, but yeah, basically, yes, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Shaggy versus Evil. That's going to be a fun little parody video, and that, hopefully getting out by Friday. It shouldn't be super long, but it should be a relatively fun video to watch, because, you know, most of the time on this channel, let's be honest, it's a lot of stuff that's connected to this and that. Like, you know, this video is like not this. This is just a short. This is short. You know, this is a spooky short because it's Halloween season. Because like most videos on the channel, it's like, oh, Ultraman video. This is connected to my Godzilla series, and then what? Like, I don't know, this Marvel video. Can you do more zombies once? I do. I will get into that actually later. That is something will be discussed later on in the video. So, I'm going to talk about zombies. Like, Marvel zombies and that. So, yeah, but, yeah, it's just like this parody video is not going to be connected to anything. It's just going to be its own little fun video, you know, because everything on this channel is just connected. So it's like, why not have some fun? You know, let's do some more longer skits than it just being YouTube shorts. You know what I mean? Hopefully all cool with that. We'll see how the videos do. And no, this is not, I want to make this clear. This is not me saying like, I'm not going to do any more connected universes. I'm still going to do that. Still going to happen. It's just once in a while. Let's just do a little fun skit. You know? You know what I mean? That doesn't hurt anybody. Just some fun videos. Hopefully all cool with that. So, but yeah, another thing I want to emphasize was this weekend actually, I was working on something. And that, if you are wondering what I was working on, I was reworking or like tidying / fixing up the channel's Patreon. Because in case you don't know, this channel does have a Patreon. So, yeah. You know, I worked on that. I will potentially make a longer video talking more about it, but some stuff I want to talk about here to let y'all know, because you're all on the stream. You all able to join. You get to know some first details about the channel's Patreon. So, basically, Well, I want to make this clear. You don't have to support the Patreon. You don't. All right? You could just share the videos and that around with friends. So, yeah, don't feel like you have to support the Patreon. It's optional. And even if you do, all tiers and that, like all the benefits that you get from that are the same. It's basically just like, depending on what you can, do. Like how much you are willing to support. That's all. I've tried to make sure all of this was tip top and all that, and I'm still trying to figure it all out. So if you want to, you can. The link to it is in the description below. So, but yeah, give it a check if you want to. Really helps go a long way. Get access to some content. I'm gonna try and get access to early videos and that too, but I can't promise that you're gonna get access to a lot of early long videos. It might be the shorts for a bit for both this and the other one, like the other channel. So yeah. That's just something I wanted to say in that I did work on the Patreons in the description below and all that. Because as you know, we're still demonetized. Bummer. So if you want to help out, support, that's the best way. Because another thing I want to talk about, because Jessica did mention zombies. I feel like I gotta make this announcement here. So as you know, a lot of the videos for Marvel Zombies, they have blood. They have blood and all that. And what I am going to be doing is I am going to be going back to some of them and blurring some of the blood out that you see in the videos. And like the Marvel Zombies ones mostly. So, yeah. They'll still be available to watch. It's just there's gonna be a blur over them. So yeah, it's a cow bummer. But yeah. But again, re-emphasis on the Patreon. Support if you can. All right. Best thing that I'd also recommend, if you can, just share the channel around with your friends. If you know a friend, a family member, any of that might like the channel and what I post here, tell them about it. Recommend it. It's all up to you guys. You want to recommend the channel to your friends and that. And that's embarrassing. I just realized this. I accidentally titled the stream 2089 instead of 2099. That's embarrassing. Let me fix that real quick. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, did anyone else notice that? What's with the thumbnail? It says 2099 and not, I don't know, 2088 somehow. Let's hope. It's okay. All right. So, but yeah, now we got out of the way of the Patreon and all that you can support if you want to. Let's talk about Marvel Zombies. I think a lot of y'all want to know what's going on with that, right? Because with the channel's demonetization, you might think I'm going to cancel it. I'm not. I'm not canceling Marvel Zombies. I'm going to have to blur some stuff out, though. But I might have emphasized this a lot in the other videos and other streams. Marvel Zombies Tales Season 2 is going to be happening in April. I think I might have also revealed this, but there's going to be a new Marvel Zombies Tales video each month all the way up to September, because then in October you will all be getting Marvel Zombies Utopia of the Dead. It's gonna be like, that's like the one that's like the sequel to that's like not a spin-off one. It's like it's a sequel to Sanctuary. and that. So yeah, pretty excited for you all to see that. I have a lot of cool ideas for Tales and Utopia of the Dead. I think I might have confirmed the Fantastic Four are gonna be in it. But don't expect the video, like, with the Fantastic Four, don't expect that to be entirely, like, you know, like, X-Men, like the X-Men one, right? Don't expect that, and don't also expect it to be, like, when the Avengers were there. It's gonna be, without spoiling it, it's gonna be different. But it's gonna fit in line with the Fantastic Four's, like, characters and who they are, Marvel's first family. Really excited for that, to work on that. I did write down like the release dates for which projects and that, because I'm going to tell you this, there's a lot of Tales video ideas that I have, but the ones that I chose to make, those will play into Utopia of the Dead. So it's like you don't have to watch them in that to understand what's going on in Utopia of the Dead, but the videos from Tales, like the reason for Tales is it's other stories that, you know, they're told in this universe that I have like the fan universe of this. So it's basically like that. They're optional. So if you want to know, like if you want to know what happened, because I don't know if I confirmed this. I think this obvious though. Kate Bishop, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, and Zarino from Hunters and Monsters will be in Utopia of the Dead. So yeah, they're gonna be in it. So it's like, let's say someone just watches Utopia of the Dead, they don't know why Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop are there, right? So they might ask questions, but it's like there's a video from a year ago, because by the time Utopia of the Dead comes out, that video is going to be a year old. So yeah. Basically that's what Tales is going to be like. So, but I am pretty excited for you all to see what's in store for Marvel Zombies that I got going forward, because there is a lot of cool stuff that I have planned that I really do want to talk about it. I really do. But it's going into spoilers. So I really can't yet. So let's hope by that time the channel is like remonetized. Fingers crossed. And that. So yeah. Oh, I think I also forgot to mention the Patreon. Of course, you get that fame where I'll thank you in the credits and that. So yeah. But yeah, Marvel Zombies. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. I have the ideas for the script. Like, I know how the videos are going to go. But I have yet to write them. So this is also the reason I want to do parody videos. It's like there's some content out there to enjoy. And that, so, but I do have the ideas for Tales and that. So it's gonna be interesting how I shoot it though, because there's like sometimes with some videos and that where I have to shoot some scenes in advance because there's like a specific scene that I need for that clip that I just know I'm gonna need. And basically I just shoot it in advance, right? So, and the thing is, like, there's gonna be a lot of scenes from Utopia of the Dead, or like, you know, from Marvel Zombies Tales, like each episode, where there is gonna be something that plays. Oh, hello, stop motion. Like there's gonna be something that plays into, like, from each episode of Tales, there's gonna be a scene that has like a significance, like that shares the same scene in that, right? Like let's say it takes place at, oh cool, that's cool stop motion. But like what I'm trying to say is, like, let's say X Mansion, right? One of the scenes for Marvel Zombies Tales would have the X Mansion in it, right? And while I could, like when I'm working on Utopia of the Dead, like focus on that more, I can just rebuild that scene. However, it would basically be like I shoot the scene for Tales first, then I would shoot the scene for Utopia of the Dead. You know, it's basically going back and forth. It's like what they did for Infinity War and Endgame, shooting those back to back, or Halloween Ends, or Halloween Kills and Ends. So, yeah, but yeah, that's the news I'm gonna tell you all right now about Marvel Zombies, and that really excited for y'all to see what's in store there. So, yeah. And then let's talk about the Jurassic series, because technically season 2 has started with The Devil's Forest part 2 in that. So, like I just mentioned, of shooting scenes back to back, The Devil's Forest also has some scenes that I had to shoot back to back, because some stuff from that video will be present in another video. I can't tell you which video, but it's one I know a lot of people have been requesting for the Jurassic series. So I'm working on it, all right? It's being worked on. Don't worry. You know what I'm referring to, you know. But I am working on it. So, yeah. And then the Godzilla series, there are a lot of things going on, because the thing that's holding that thing back is the Rise of Ultraman series, like the finale, right? So what I'm hoping to do is get the Rise of Ultraman Part 5 out by November. Sometime. I don't know when in November, but sometime in November, because then I can focus on a bit more stuff from my Godzilla series. So, just gotta get the courage and all that. So wait on one voice line from someone. Once we got that, good to go. So, yeah. And let's see, I think I told you guys before, I am planning on making a video about the Predator that ties, like, doesn't tie in, but it's just something to release around the time when Predator Badlands releases, because I did get my tickets to go see it. I'm gonna go see it on November 5th. Really excited for that movie. Like, everything that I've seen from that movie so far, it looks spectacular. It's different for the franchise, but it's the good kind of different that makes me so hyped for that movie. And that. So I've also been showing my my girlfriend the movies that I think are like needed to watch for the movie. So we did she's already seen Predator 1 and 2, Prey and Killer of Killers. And a few weeks ago, we both watched Alien Romulus. She liked those movies. And last week we watched what was it? Aliens by James Cameron, the extended cut. So, yeah. We watched that. And the other two movies that we just got, like, she just has to watch, I think she'll understand what's going on, is just two more movies. Those being Predators with Adrian Brody and Topher Grace. And what was the other one? Alien vs. Predator. We're gonna be skipping Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and The Predator, and that, because I'm not a big fan of those movies. So, and I don't feel like those would be, like, they'll be important to watch, right? But it's just like, I mean, Covenant and Prometheus were important to watch for Romulus, but I forgot what happened in those movies when I went and saw them in theaters, and yet I still understood what happened. So, I don't know. We'll see. See what happens, right? Oh, and we're also not watching Alien vs. Predator Requiem because I can't even see what's going on in that movie. You know? That movie's, like, so dark. Like, literally. So dark. You can't tell what's going on in that. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be releasing a Predator video that doesn't, like, it's just releasing because Predator Badlands is also releasing. I'm really excited for Predator Badlands, if you can't tell. That is, like, the only movie where I could tell you honestly, I'm genuinely hyped for it because I'm genuinely hyped for it. Like, I'm excited for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. But, like, I'm just more excited for Badlands. You know? So, yeah. But also this week, I'm going to go possibly be seeing the Bruce Springsteen movie. Pretty excited for that. Tell you all, if I do end up seeing it, though. Like, I'll tell you all next Monday stream if it was good or not. Because for some reason in the theaters that are showing it, it's like one day only, which is weird because it's like, why is it only one day? So yeah, but I think, yeah, in the beginning of the stream I mentioned I saw The Black Phone 2. Really good movie. Loved it. Like, I'm going to say this. I have seen some videos that were saying the movie's like unnecessary, it's not a necessary sequel, but I watched both Black Phone movies on the same day, right? So basically, you know, it was just like, it was fresh in my mind when watching Black Phone 2 and that. So, yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I really did enjoy, like, I think if you haven't seen the first Black Phone, watch it. Then go see Black Phone 2. Like, with Black Phone 1 still fresh in your mind. And that, because I really think that helps the experience of the second Black Phone and that. Because I'm going to say this, that movie, in my opinion, like, it really helps out some of the details, like stuff that you didn't need explained, but yet when that type of stuff happens in like one of these sequels, right, where they explain something, usually you're just like, oh, explain that, great. But that is like the exact opposite with the Black Phone 2. if anything, in my opinion, it really helped the movie because it adds like more layers and of meaning for what happened in the first one. So yeah, I really liked it, but I'm gonna have to go see it again this week for one reason, right? That reason being was when I went to see the movie, there was this lady who was just on her phone the entire movie, right? Like, she was just on her phone throughout the entire like movie in that, right? And she would turn it down like when the quiet scenes happened, but then she would turn her phone up when the loud scenes happened. And it's like, what? Because I'm gonna tell you this, for the theater where I watched it, it was Ultra AVX. A ticket for that costs around like what? $22 Canadian. It's not cheap. So it's just like you're looking at her and you're wondering like why. And the thing is, it's just happened a bunch of times, and I've never had to do this, right? I've never had to got up and go complain to like the company, like the employees, like, hey, someone's on the phone. Never had to do that until recently. Because I got somebody and that, and they went and talked to her. And then next thing you know, her excuse for why she was still on her phone was just like, I was checking the time. Why are you checking your time for the entire movie? Like, what? So, yeah, but thankfully, I mean, she left early. I think she was mad that I called her up for what she was doing, but like, come on. Why are you doing that? But the Cineplex that I went to, they gave me a free ticket. So what I'm planning on doing, if I can, I'm gonna do a double feature. I'm gonna go watch the Black Phone 2 again because I really felt like I was missing something. You know, like there was a scene that I was missing that happened. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and see it in the afternoon. And then I'm gonna go see Bruce Springsteen, possibly. We'll see if I have time, you know? But yeah, overall, I really liked the Black Phone. I really liked the music in that too. Like, it felt very John Carpenter-esque, you know? There was like a synth type of sound that I heard. So, I think it's made by, don't quote me on this, but I think it's made by the director's, like the music was made by the director's brother. I don't know. But yeah, highly recommend go seeing the Black Phone 2. Make sure you watch Black Phone 1 first. Then go watch Black Phone 2. And if you want, like, rewatch Black Phone 1. And that. Just to see, like, the little, like, the details and all that, where it's just like, oh, that makes so much more sense. And adds a lot more layers to it. So, yeah, And let's see, what else is there for me to talk about? I already talked about the Patreon and that, so oh, maybe I should also say, well, I'm still gonna show you guys the raw footage at the end for this video. I will most likely be posting the short the day before on Patreon. So if you want to get early access to this one, there you go. That's how. You know? So, but you can also just wait. And that. So, yeah. But let's see. What else is there that I want to talk about? I can't think of anything right now. I'm also just trying to check my phone's battery life and that, because it's at like 34%, so gotta watch that. Trying to think here. Oh, I did recently get my last ever Hot Toys video. Like, Hot Toys video? A Hot Toys figure. That being Echo. Like, ARC Trooper Echo from Star Wars The Clone Wars. Again, that review's already up on the Patreon, and yada, yada, yada. And that, so I would say, like, it's on the Patreon. But, basically, right? I'm gonna say this. I have like 6 Hot Toys figures. Those being Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the Green Goblin, like Willem Dafoe version, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, the one I like to call the the swappable Rex figure, you know, where you can have him look like his Phase 1 or Phase 2 armor, and Crosshair, and then Echo. Like, Hot Toys are cool and all, right? But they are really, really expensive too. So, yeah. And I'm just like, I'm happy with the ones that I got. I don't need any more of like Hot Toys in that. You know, it's like, I'm happy with the ones I got, because my advice to you, if you all plan on buying a Hot Toys figure in the future, get the ones of characters you really like. You know? Like, don't buy all of them. I mean, if you can, that's great, but if you just want to buy one and be happy, just do that. You know? And, like, I do like the Echo, but my one issue with him that I have, I'm going to tell you all, is swapping the helmet and the head are very difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult, but it is, and it's just like, dang, like, I mean, it's easy to get the helmet head on, but the Tamara Morrison head sculpt, hard to get on. Like, I have had troubles getting it on in that, and the foot, like, the left foot likes to fall off in that. So, yeah, but I don't know. I'm planning a bigger Hot Toys video of going over that sometime in the future. So stay tuned for that, possibly next year. Oh, I also want to mention this. I do have the Maximum Deadpool coming in soon, possibly this week. Really excited to get that. And I know, like, the Maximum series from Hasbro has been, or Marvel Legends has been surprisingly controversial, But I will talk more about my thoughts in that when I get Deadpool, because there's some other videos I'm planning on making. Like, I do want to make a video talking about the Maximum series. I don't have Hulk because, like, in my opinion, Hulk was like, I don't know. I just didn't like the head sculpts. I didn't really like what I was seeing, so I just didn't buy him. I do like what I'm seeing from Deadpool, though. I'm hearing rumors, though, of Thor and a symbiote Spider-Man. Like, Thor makes sense. You know, that makes a lot of sense to me. I would hope for a wired cape for him, but the likelihood of that is not really there. But then again, the Black Series team for Star Wars, they made that Ronin Amazon exclusive figure, and his coat was fabric, so maybe they can do a fabric cape. I don't know, but if that is true and we are getting that, I'll pick it up. So yeah. And then symbiote Spider-Man. I mean, that makes sense. Like, we were all expecting symbiote Spider-Man for the Maximum series at some point, but like, it also feels like it's just way too soon, because if I'm remembering this correctly, I might be misremembering. Like, when Mafex made their symbiote Spider-Man, that took like what, almost 2 years to be announced. I don't remember off the top of my head. I feel like it was that, but I also think it wasn't. So, and I get it, they want to have the symbiote Spider-Man out, but it's just like, where I also view the Maximum line, my little critique that I could tell them right now, I'll tell you all, is they are releasing them too fast. I mean, we have 3 right now, because we got what was it? We got Spider-Man in May, and then we got Hulk in July, and we're getting Deadpool like now in October. But it's also just like, if the Maximum line is more for collectors, like, who collect higher end stuff, one thing that I would suggest Hasbro could do is basically, like, I think what they did so far, right? Like, I don't think, like, let's say, for example, Maximum Thor is released, like, is announced just right now, like, as I just said this sentence, Maximum 4 got announced. And release date is for, I don't know, April. Keep it as April, because what I think they could do then, so there's no like burnout and type of thing, is like, space the Maximum releases apart. Like, have there be 3, like, announce 3 and that for the year. And if it is true that we're already getting Thor and symbiote Spider-Man, I would say Thor should release in April. Symbiote Spider-Man, release him in July, August, and then that would leave like 1 unknown character. And I think a lot of people would want, like, people would be expecting a hero in that, right? Have you done a DC series? Yes. My Superman versus Ultraman thing. I have a playlist of my new DC series that I'm trying. There's gonna be more of those coming out soon, so stay tuned. But Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna say this. I think personally, what they should do, right, for the next Maximum series, if Symbiote Spider-Man and Thor are coming, I think the next one they should do, for a villain at least, in my opinion, Carnage. That'd be a cool one. I don't know. I think he would really benefit to the Maximum line. Like, I know people would want Venom and all that, but it's like, I think Carnage first. You know? So. I'm just trying to think of other things to. Oh, did I just smack the. I think I just smacked the phone. I think I just did. Oops. Yeah, I can't really think of other things to talk about right now. I feel like I just got all the updates out of the way, and then now we're talking Maximum. So, yeah. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about is I hopefully have coming soon in the mail the SH Figure Arts Prowler Miles. I've seen reviews of him. Really excited to get him. And that, so yeah. Trying to think, what else should I talk about right now? I mean, we already talked about the Patreon. Talked about a lot of other stuff. Talked about Marvel Zombies. Talked about Black Phone 2. I can't think of anything else to talk about. So, yeah, I really can't. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. I really don't know. Really don't know what to talk about. So, I mean, one thing, like, I think I already talked about the disclaimer thing. Maybe I should just mention some more in case. But for, like, me now appearing, like, I am going to start appearing in front of my videos with the disclaimer and all that. Just, you know, me talking, warning y'all, because, like, I think I mentioned this at the start, but, like, sometimes I don't think a lot of people like, read the disclaimer. And I, like, look, I understand, but, like, that disclaimer is very important. So I'm going to start appearing more in my videos and all that, saying that disclaimer. So just so y'all know, make y'all aware and all that. So, yeah. I guess you can ask, like, you know, there's like 6 people here, or 4 now. If any of y'all got any questions, please ask in that. But please, all I ask is keep the questions appropriate. You know, that's all I ask. Just please keep them appropriate. And that. So. Yeah. But I really don't know what to talk about. Right now. And that. So. Yeah, trying to think. What's my phone at? Ooh, 29. We really gotta get this going faster. And that. So. Yeah, let me think here. I really can't think of anything to talk about, so I guess we could just all relax. So just finish up the stream and that. So yeah, but I'm gonna tell you guys this. I really do like the I want to talk about the CMS series for the Spider-Man line for Cross. I'm gonna be honest, the Miguel figure, love him. I love the detail on this guy. He is incredible. And maybe that's what I could tell you guys about. I'm actually planning with parody videos. I'm planning on making a parody that involves like the Spider Society from Across the Spider-Verse. I can't tell you much right now. I'm gonna work on it and that, but from what I currently have thought of, I think it's gonna be a fun video. But yeah, we're gonna see how parody videos do for a little bit. The first one will be Shaggy versus Evil, as I mentioned. So that's gonna hopefully be releasing on Friday. And that, but yeah, love the minifigure series. It really adds a lot more everything to the to like the Spider-Man side of it all from Lego. And it's also just cool to get an affordable Miguel Ojeda, in my opinion. And like a lot of Spider characters that I think we weren't going to see for some time. I'm really hoping, though, we do get some Beyond the Spider-Verse sets. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping we get some of those. And that. So, fingers crossed. And that, because there's a few things I could think of. Like one set I think, like there's two sets I can think of that we should get. That being, like you can make an Into the Spider-Verse set of Penny's mech, and that can include like Penny, Spider-Man Noir, and Tombstone. I think Lego could do relatively affordable set like that. I think. And then the other one I'm thinking of is like this type of set of Jessica versus Vulture set where it's like Jessica from Motorcycle and then the Vulture from that scene. Could make a pretty cool playset. You get like Vulture, Jessica, and you could throw in Gwen. But I also think you could also throw in Captain Stacy. I would say Miguel, but there's rumors going around that we might be getting a Miguel and Miles mech next year. So, I don't know. Those are like two sets I could think of. Hello, hello, cool. And you arrived as I'm about to wrap up the stream because technically, I think this video, like the stop motion for this, is done. And that this is a really cool live stream. I want to say, hope you're famous. Thank you. I like to show you all how I'm making this content and all that, and how it's done. Well, thank you. I like stop motion too, if you couldn't tell. So I'm gonna have to show support, you know. Well, thank you. All right, we got it done. So let's play the stream, like play the raw footage here. Thank you. All right. So, there's gonna be some editing, of course. With that, I gotta edit the footage to basically get it fully done and all that. I really love this Miguel O'Hara figure. Lego just, I can't stop gushing about it. It is so cool. Like, dang, Lego did not need to go this hard with him. But they did. Really happy they did. Where's Lila? Oh, there's Lila. So, yeah. No, I'm just gonna put his cape back on. That, so, I like Lego Star Wars too. Yeah, me too. I like making them. But maybe I'll make like a 2099 fan series one of these days. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. Might do it. We'll see. But anyways, horror movies are really mostly my favorite. Oh, cool. We got Marvel Zombies here. So if you like Marvel, like horror, check out my Marvel Zombies series. But anyways, that is going to wrap up today's Monday stream. Thankfully, I was not mumbling because I got a proper sleep this time. So yeah, I really hope this is. I'm just aiming to get some Jason Lego minifigures. Oh, we might get those. So who knows? But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And that, remember, I have a Patreon if you want to support that helps show your support for the channel. Please do. Only support if you can. Best way to help show support for this channel is to share it around with your friends, family, and all that. Just share it with anyone you know. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Let's see. How did you get the marks? I don't know what you mean by that. So, if you're wondering how I got Miguel, there's that minifigure scanning app that you can use. Anyways, that is going to be all. Thank you all. Remember, support the Patreon if you can, and all that. And I will hopefully, because I will be posting this, like, skit early on the Patreon if you want to see it a day before and that. So, yeah. But besides that, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next time and that. All right. Peace for now. Bye-bye. And that's good.